Growing up, I was not the best son to my parents. I was pretty rebellious, disrespectful, and disobedient. I kid you not, I got suspended at least once or twice every year up until high school. And then in high school, I still wasn't the best because I only cared for sports, the attention I got from popularity, and my so called friends. And my parents, with the love and care that they have for me, were concerned with the trajectory of my life. So they planned to take me out of the school I was and put me into an Adventist Christian school where the hope of being in such an influential area would change my life. And me being rebellious and stubborn just did not want to go through with it. I fought, cried, and argued against it. But eventually I had to surrender. It was my parents' will. Until this day, in hindsight, I see that I would not be here sharing these devotionals with you guys here, talking to you guys about the love of Christ if it wasn't for their decision for my life. I'd probably be somewhere else right now. And I strongly believe by that example that God has such a plan for each and every one of us because he has happiness and eternity in mind for each and every one of us, but we're the ones that argue and complain and cry against his will. But he only wants the best for us because he loves us. God does not ask us to give up anything that is good for us to keep. He is thinking of what is best for us. I wish that all who have not chosen Christ could realize this. Christ has something far better for them than they could ask for themselves. People are not being fair to themselves when they go against what God wants. We can find no real joy in walking in the path he tells us not to take. He knows what is good for us, and he has the best plan for each person. The path of disobeying God is the path of unhappiness and death. I don't know where you're at with your walk with God, but I know that he has something far better planned for each and every one of you. And I hope and pray you would learn to simply allow yourself to be in his hands so that he can work out that plan in your life. Remember, he has happiness and eternity in mind for you. With that being said, have a wonderful Friday.